The Smallpox Epidemic by Baptiste, Ritchie. I'm going to tell you a true story about what happened to our ancestors. When the white man came to this country, when the first white people came, they were interested in furs like fox, marten, and beaver. This area was where they made their headquarters for trading. The Hudson Bay Company was set up here. The Indians at this time were not interested in money. The people preferred articles such as clothing and guns. In the fall time, these fur buyers and hunters bartered with the Indians, and then they left for the winter. In the springtime they returned. The Indian prophets forecasted that a strong sickness was coming. I don't know what type of medicine they used to cure the people who lived in the Chilcotin area down to where the Lillooet people were living. I know what the cure was for this area, as it is my home. At Anderson Lake, the powerful Indian doctors and prophets forecasted the disease. They said that the disease would have big blotches and small pimples, and they were deadly. The people were told that the disease would come through the country. The medicine man at Darcy told his people, "It's going to come through everywhere. The only place where it isn't going to go through is Shpanshikteen. This is the summer place where they leave their women to pick berries. It's 7 miles outside of Darcy. The sickness is coming. Whoever catches this sickness will die." When the time came, the Indian doctor said, "My dear people, now it's time to move." It was still spring, and they usually moved in the summertime. The people who he could control followed him. A lot of people didn't go. They all died. The people stayed at Shpanshikteen. One day, the doctor said, "It's all over now. We're all saved. But I guess all the people at home are dead." They were all strong Indian doctors at Pemberton. They had forecasted what would happen. One of them told his people, "This sickness is deadly. The only medicine for it is to take the hide of a skunk and hang it around your neck." At this time, there were a lot of skunks. For those who already had the disease, the Indian doctor said, "Take some skunk fat and rub it all over your body, and then you will be cured." There weren't many people who died from the sickness because there were a lot of Indian doctors and prophets who could control the people. The disease had also spread to the coast, where it had been forecasted by powerful Indian doctors and prophets. They said to their people, "You must cut a wolf hide into strips and hang it around your neck if you don't have the disease. For the people who do have the disease, rub any part of the wolf on your body. You could use the fat, the marrow, the taro, or anything else, and it will cure you." The wolf was the medicine of the coastal people. They smashed the bone to get the marrow out. The coast at this time had lots of wolves, so the people had a lot of medicine. A lot of people died at the coast because they didn't use any medicine. On the coast where I was raised, I saw many old people who were spotted from having the disease. Some of these people are my relations. If it wasn't for medicine, they would have also died. If it wasn't for the great Indian doctors, the white people would have killed us all. When the white people came in the spring, they had sealed Hudson Bay blankets with them. When they opened them, they handled them with gloves. From here, the smallpox epidemic started. The white people's intention was to kill us all, but we were saved by the great Indian doctors. The end.